Okay everyone, it's Guy Toys here again. I've now got a third model to show you tonight. This is again, it's another Airfix one. It's another 1/48th, but this time it's the American P51-D Mustang kit. So this came with the other two Spitfires that are in another video that I've uploaded. I'll link to if I can. Again, it's two squadron markings. Obviously being American, it's two American versions. One is P51-D 15NA Millie G from 55th Fighter Group, based at IF Wormingford in Essex. Next one is P51K1NT Frisco Kid from the 633rd Fighter Squadron, 357th Fighter Group, and this one is based at IF Leiston in Suffolk. Now Leiston is actually not that far from me, less than 50 miles down the road, so I might do that one as the markings. Length for this is 205mm, so about the same as the Spitfires, and the width 236mm, so wingspan again around the Spitfire mark. It's 136 pieces, and again it's another skill 2, so I'd expect the same. Not a great many parts, not too detailed, not too complicated. Let's have a look. I'm looking at the box art. They crashed ME232, looks nice. I actually like this green with the aluminium, but I might go for the red tail with the all over aluminium natural look. But the box art's actually pretty good. Open up the bag and get the sprues out. Get rid of that. Straight into the canopies. Aha! These have fallen off the sprues. A couple of bits already. And I've got to admit, you listen to that. There we go, there's a bit falling off already. That bit's also going to fall off. These feel really brittle. Don't think the Spitfire ones felt that brittle, but these are feeling a lot more likely to break and crack. So looking at that, that's actually quite thick. But yeah, they're not that. Oops, there we go. They're breaking off left, right and centre. They look clean though, they don't look like there's too many imperfections on them. There is some flashing, it looks like, around one of these bits. A couple of these bits, yeah, definitely some flashing there. So I'll have to look for that bit that fell down. Oh, I think that's it. There we go. So as you can see, try and get that view. There's the distortion there that you can see coming through. Should get rid of these, but it doesn't actually look, the canopies don't look too smart, marked or anything, imperfections on them. And go back in the box. So I'm going to lose my voice. We have the prop on a separate sprue. God knows why, so including it on its other sprues. A wing section, tailplane. So that's interesting that this tailplane is separate. There's two variants. They look identical, to be honest. No, they are no, they are the same. So there's two tailplane sections that look the same. And it's interesting that these aren't part of the main fuselage. Now that looks like the lower wing. So there's navigation lights. You've got sunken rivets and raised rivets, and those raised rivets I can actually feel quite nicely. And sunken rivets there, flashing again on that part. That must be the cockpit, and that's the interior cockpit. Some nice details on the undercarriage doors. goes the tinkling of the canopy again. That looks like a huge fuselage section compared to the Spitfires. It's quite big there. And the length seems quite comparable without the tail fin on it. It's interesting, the holes of these for photo recon. Got the upper wing sections. Doesn't appear to be that much flashing on this lot. Drop pods, fuel tanks. That's the cockpit basin, if you want, with where the batteries will be mounted. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, not too much flashing on there. Again, another pilot. Does look different to the IF ones. Also looks a bit deformed. Moulding's not quite so good there. A little bit of flashing around him, but not too much. I probably won't use it. Again, another prop. And you've got elevators and that. Tailplane. Again, still looking clean, not too much flashing on it. And parts of the engines, the wheels, nose cone and that. Audio and the cage sections. We've got some flashing on some of these bits. Yeah, that's flashing, definitely. It's going to need some tidy up. Instrument panel looks okay. Crisp instruments there. Bit of flashing on it, but instruments stand out. Some detail on it, so if you've really got good eyes for painting, do that. It's nice that the seat belts are on here and the seat padding has got a pattern to it, which is actually indent, yeah, knurled on there, so you might be able to get that picked out quite nicely. Same with the tyre treads. These should be picked out quite nicely. That doesn't look too bad. Decal sheet. Let's have a look. I always hold these upside down. So quite a lot of common decals on these now. Got your instrument panel, some instruments. Lots of warnings and signs to go on everywhere. I probably won't end up putting half of these on because I end up losing them too small. Obviously the wing markings for USAF. And then you've got the specific plane markings. So this one for 343rd got a lot more than the other one. What I don't like on the Mustangs too much is the checkered pattern around the nose cone, because I always find they don't line up. But I'm too lazy to try and paint them myself, so I will use these and stick them on. But the Frisco Kid one, the Shamrock, might, because that's got less on it, I'll probably put that one on there. But they look alright, they're crisp. You can feel them if you run your finger over, so they are raised a little bit, they're not flat. Yeah, they look okay. And then the instruction sheet. So as with all Airfix kits, pretty straightforward for the instructions, step by step. Anything red refers to the previous assembly point normally. Options always with question marks, and again there's bits to cut off here depending on how you want undercarriage up, undercarriage down. And quite a bit. Yeah. What I tend to do when I build any of my mold kits is go through and sort of see what I can build as little modules. So instead of building the correct steps, I might build like the seat and that, and some of the cockpit, but while I'm waiting for the seat to dry or the control panel to dry, I'll skip ahead to maybe doing the wings section. Then the wings can be drying while I go back to the cockpit and finish off bits on the cockpit. And I said just build it as little modules. But again, standard Airfix. Got the options of wheels up, wheels down. I'll probably do mine wheels down. And it looks okay. Nothing overly complicated. You've got a choice of the drop tanks. Choice of which spinner goes on it, depending on what marking. I've used the pilot, not again, I won't use the pilot. And then we come to actual markings. So here we've got the A one, which is the 343. The green does look nice, I've got to give you that. And that olive with a split on the silver. Hard to tell what's silver and what's aluminium, but you can just about make that out on here. And I assume that's just done really to give you that variant between the natural paint that you would have had, the unpainted metal that a lot of Mustangs started to get at one point. But I prefer, I think, the silver aluminium one with just a tad of green on it. Is there? Yeah. My common markings on the back. So all in all, again, it's another 148 kit like the two Spitfires. Roughly same amount of parts. Parts look reasonably detailed, but not overly detailed. The kit doesn't look like it's a complicated build. Not too many things to do to it to change it. But I think this might look good next to the three Spitfires once I've got those done. I've never done a 148 Mustang before, so it'd be nice to see how this one actually gets put together. But all in all, yeah, a nice little kit. Where's the box gone? Let's get that one last look at that box art. If anyone wants to do a diorama, that would make a nice diorama. But there you have it, Airfix 148th North American P51-D Mustang. Two variant markings, 130 odd pieces, skill level 2. I believe retails for about £25 on their site. You might find it cheaper elsewhere. But that's it. So, Sky Twist saying, see you later guys.